Hello and welcome. You're watching the South special of the Property Show on NDTV Prime, a show that does a simple job of taking your questions and answering them with the best data-backed advice. Joining me in the studio is Dhruv Khanna, Assistant VP at Prop Equity, and here's what's coming up on the show today. Homes for every budget in top residential markets of Bengaluru starting at 50 lakhs and going up to 1 crore. Known for creating affordable housing, the Bengaluru Development Authority is now foraying into gated community segment with villa-styled homes. Why this shift in strategy? And will they find any takers for these homes? Top quality housing projects in Hyderabad for best investment returns, starting at a pocket-friendly budget of 35 lakhs. Is it the right time to book a profit on your luxury options in one of the strategically located residential markets in Chennai? With the government's renewed push to infra development in Chennai, can the city's sluggish real estate sector hope for better days ahead? In our Citizens' Voice today, focus will be on a group of young Bengalurians who are bringing out a change by fixing the civic problems in their area. And our focus will be upon Bengaluru, Hyderabad and Chennai property markets. We have a first caller. Vijayan Rao joins us. Welcome to the Property Show. How can we help you?
Very much thank you, sir, putting me online. We have been in Bangalore for quite some time. I have a particular question of one new property which is likely to come up, which is called Godrej Eternity. And my question to you is, one, what are the prospects of the Kanakpura Road, which is already very congested and no escape routes? And if you could throw some light on the property itself, which is the Godrej Eternity. If I could recall, some time back it was bought for the piece of land was bought from some other good builder, and Godrej had said he would be developing some value homes, basically. But now I think they are in the launch state now. I would like you to throw some light, because it's about 18 acres of land, how it will look like, and whether it will be very congested or a bit of greenery. And one small thing is that the approach road appears to be some small 28 to 30 feet road and a bit of the slum area. So we don't have very much idea on that road expansion, though we have heard much about Godrej from the north, and they are just making inroads into Bangalore. They have a good name. So if you could just advise on that property,
Okay.
will be very will help.
Okay, sir, we will help you on that. So, Dhruv, Godrej Eternity project and Kanakpura micro market, how do you see it?
See, the Kanakpura micro market is witnessing a lot of residential demand owing to the availability of large land parcels in the area, as well as its connectivity to the nice road, as well as the metro rail construction that's going on in that area. The neighboring micro market of Bannerghatta Road is largely saturated, and the Kanakpura Road is getting a trickle down effect for that due to that reason. It's also shown a good price stabilization in that area. Although the inventory overhang figures are not very healthy at the moment. Inventory overhang is at 32 months, which is quite high. Weighted average price is a reasonable 5,500 rupees a square foot, and growth figures are above average at 9.3% per annum. Now, the project that Vijayan Rao is talking about is Godrej Eternity by Godrej Properties. Of course, a very good quality developer. Kanakpura Road is the micro market. Price is 4,100 rupees a square foot. The construction for this project is yet to start, and we are generally recommending projects largely which are either in middle or advanced stages of construction, if not ready to move. So this project may not be an ideal for end use because of that reason. Although all approvals for this project are already in place, the bank tie-ups have been done. The developers, like I said, of course, have very good credibility in the market, and we do expect that they'll have a good quality project going forward. This project is expected to be delivered only in 2019. Even if we look at the location, it's a fairly good location on Holiday Village Road near the Holiday Village Resort, about 500 meters from the Nice Road. So reasonable connectivity, you can go ahead with it, but be cautious that the time it'll take to develop is going to be a few years from now. The other two projects you can look at within your budget are Mantri Serenity by Mantri Developers. This is the same micro market. Price is 6,200 rupees a square foot. Two blocks in this project are already almost ready. They'll be ready by the year end. The rest of the project will be delivered by 2019. This is located off the main Kanakpura road near the City Engineering College. It's about 4 kilometers from the under construction Putenahalli metro station. And the other project you can look at is Shobha Forest View. This is by Shobha Limited, same micro market. Price is just under 6,000 rupees a square foot. 3 blocks in this project are already delivered, and the remaining project is going to be delivered by 2017, which is next year. This is located on the Vajahalli road, about 1.1 kilometer from the Kanakpura road.
And Kanakpura Road has huge land parcels due to which many developers are focusing on this area, and reputed builders are also launching their projects. We are giving your shortlisted option, Godrej Eternity, a thumbs up. This project is yet to start. We have 2 more recommendations for you. Mantri Serenity by Mantri Developers, Sobha Forest View Cedar by Sobha Limited. Next we have Abhishek Jain on the phone line. Yes, Abhishek, what is your question?
Yeah, I'm calling from Hyderabad. My question, I'm looking for 2 BHK flat.
Okay.
And it is ready to move, and I'm looking around Miapur area, mainly Madinaguda, and
Okay.
from there, Gachibowli area.
Okay. So Dhruv, what do you suggest?
See, for Abhishek, we've shortlisted 2 micro markets. One is Madinaguda, the micro market is already shortlisted. It gets a go-ahead from us. And the second micro market is Hafizpet. Both micro markets derive benefits from the nearby micro markets of Miapur, which is only about 1 kilometer from there, as well as High Tech City and Madhapur, which is about 4 to 5 kilometers from there. And the metro station, Miapur metro station, is only a few kilometers, about 2 kilometers from these micro markets. There are many commercial retail developments also there. Social infrastructure is also fairly good in both these micro markets. Inventory overhang in Madinaguda is 11 months. Hafizpet is at 8 months. Both very, very healthy figures. Weighted average price in Madinaguda is 3,500 rupees a square foot. Hafizpet is at 4,100 rupees a square foot. Returns for Madinaguda very average at 5.3%. Hafizpet is a bit better at 7.3% per annum. Now, all the recommended projects are within accessible distance from Vaishali Nagar. The first project is Dhainish Lakefront by Dhainish Construction. This is in Madinaguda. Price is 3,400 rupees a square foot. A few families are already living in this project. This is a completed project. It's located just off the Madinaguda Pipeline Road in Vaishali Nagar near the Vigyan School. The second project shortlisted for him is Lotus Avenues by Soda Infra Projects. Same micro market, price is 3,200 rupees a square foot. This is also an almost completed project. This will be delivered in a couple of months from now. This is located in Krushi Nagar in Madinaguda near the Sarvodaya School. And the third project you can look at is Devi Homes Lavender by Jai Sri Devi Homes. This is in Hafizpet. Price is 3,200 rupees a square foot. This is also a ready to move in project. This is located just off the Gachibowli Miarpur road, very near the Janapriya school in Hafizpet.
So the projects which we are recommending you are near completion, or some families have even moved into it. There are 3 options in your budget, which are Dhyanish Lakefront by Dhyanish Constructions, Lotus Avenues by Soda Infra Projects, and Devi Homes Lavender by Jai Shri Devi Homes. Next we have Vineet Wankhade on the phone line. Yes, how can we help you?
Yeah, I have a query. I have a flat in Seabrose Boulevard on OMR in Chennai.
Okay.
I brought it last year, around 1.4 plus registration and stamp duty cost me around 1.53. So I want to sell it for some personal reasons because I have to clear some loans.
Okay.
What would be the right price it will go at? That is what I wanted to know.
Okay, we'll help you on that. Dhruv, what do you suggest? He wants to sell this property.
Right.
What sale price can he expect?
Chanakya, this project that he's talking about is a very good project in our opinion. It's a completed project, Seabrose Boulevard by Seabrose Developers. This is in Thorai Pakkam, the micro market. Unfortunately, the price hasn't moved much from where he bought it at about a year back. If we talk a little bit about the project, like I said, it's a very good choice for end users as well as investors. It's a strategic location. It's a very good candidate for rental income as well, owing to its close proximity to some very big commercial areas. However, like I said, I mean, due to stagnant market conditions overall, the project hasn't appreciated much in the last year. Otherwise, we don't find any fundamental problem with the project as such, and our recommendation in any other case would be to hold this project. But since he wants to, like he said, he's got some personal reasons, he wants to clear off his loan, so of course he can go ahead and sell it. To give a bit more detail about the project, he bought a 3 BHK 1475 square feet for about 1.5 crores in June 2015. The current resale price for this project is 9,500 rupees a square foot, which is well above the weighted average price of the market. This project was completed in 2012 and 150 families are already living in this project. Since launch, this project has given an appreciation of about 10%. This is located about 1.5 kilometers from the 200-meter wide road, GST road and OMR, and about 11 kilometers from the TIDAL park. This is surrounded, like I said, by commercial developments like TCS, Chennai One Software Park, etc., where it derives a lot of demand from. Talking about the micro market figures, inventory overhang is a very healthy 16 months. Weighted average price is 7,500 rupees a square foot, well below the price of the project, and this market is growing at about 7% per annum.
So that's the recommendations which we are giving to you. You can hold the property if you can for a certain period of time, because it's a good property which you have invested in, but as he has discussed that he wants to sell off, so he can go ahead with that. Since the December rains in Chennai, growth and development has dipped, halting investment across the city. It was great news for people when the centre recently gave a nod for the extension of metro to North Chennai. The industry's wish list for the government is to complete the long-pending infrastructure projects and help pull up the sluggish real estate market. Smita gives us the report.
Rajiv and Bharat's families moved to Chennai generations ago. Working for decades in the sleepy part of the city, they watched North Chennai grow at snail's pace. The extension of the metro line comes as good news, as now the journey from home to the city and workplace will not be that tedious anymore.
The areas will be developed with everything, which are in the cities like a shopping mall and everything.
Lot of roads already the government has given approval for to widen the road, but even then it's not happening. And now I came to about that metro rail also, but how fast they are doing.
The centre might have given a nod to the extension of the metro line, but there is a host of issues that needs to be taken care of. Officials have been sending notifications since end of 2015 for acquiring lands and remodeling buildings, but people are not willing to give up their lands in spite of the government assuring compensation double the market price. Residents are proposing alternate plans for development months after the civic body had called for public suggestions. Once these issues are sorted, the metro line and the Ponneri Smart City initiative could give the industrial zone the much needed facelift.
It's actually bringing in the city closer, to the main hub, the CBD. So people will actually be encouraged to move ahead rather than staying in the CBD, moving ahead to the northern side where the real estate costs are much lower. And I feel in the next 3 to 5 years, you'll see a huge boom in that area.
Stating reasons like lack of funds, the tragic December floods and the assembly elections, the government has pushed the deadline and shelved several projects, like the long-pending elevated expressway from the port to Madurai, flyovers at Sholing and Allur and Tidal Park junctions, which can decongest traffic. Industry stakeholders believe networking of the city calls for immediate attention.
You look at even Tambaram bypass road. It is in proposal for many years. They have done only partially and then they have not connected. And there are between ECR and OMR and Tambaram Velachery road, we need to have more connectivity. These things will open up a new land parcel. The advantage of this is the moment the new land parcels are open, your land price will come down.
Completing long-pending projects, speedy approvals, and being more proactive in bringing investment will be the best way for the Amma government to give back to the people of Tamil Nadu who voted for her a second time. Chennai with camera person Edwin and Raja, Smita TK5.
Bengaluru Development Authority forays into villa-style homes, but will it find any takers? We will find out after a break. And in our new project tracker, Sobha Avenue by Sobha Limited in Whitefield, Bengaluru.